What's up, guys? This is William from Niggleronomy with another video. Today we're going to be talking about Chris Rock, the aftermath of that slap bonanza. Now, a lot of good things have happened for Chris, even though we had this altercation in the Oscars. After that slap, Chris Rock automatically became one of the most popular I guess, topics of the media. He's so popular now that all of his tickets have been sold out for all of his future shows that he was going to do. And he's also been approached by Logan Paul. Logan Paul wants to pay Will Smith and Chris Rock $15 million to have a public fight, boxing match. Now, Chris Rock is not going to do nothing like that. So what Chris Rock is going to do is he's going to beat Will Smith in his own turf, which is comedy. So he is right now working with his brother. They're working together to do a 1 hour long pay-per-view roast session on Will Smith, Jada PInkett, and the Badass Kids. And you know that's gonna be easy to do, to roast this whole family. That's what they're gonna do. He's gonna spend 1 hour long to roast these people. Now it's gonna be on pay-per-view. But don't worry, guys. For all my minimum wage brothers, I will be watching that video. I'm going to go ahead and pay the money to watch that video, and then I'll report it to you guys so y'all can go ahead and watch that, my review and critique. So don't worry, guys. I will be getting a hold of that video when it does come out. So, you know, Chris Rock has known Will Smith for at least 30 years. So he knows all of the dirty laundry in that family that they don't even put out there from the table talks. So, you know, your worst enemy is actually your best friend, because when you break up with your best friend, they know all of your secrets. They know how to ruin you, how to dismantle you, and how to just expose you. And that's what Chris Rock is going to do in this pay-per-view 1 hour roast session. He's going to talk about all the stuff that nobody wanted to hear. He's going to air out all the laundry, and I can't wait to hear it, because I'm about to make some videos on that for at least a whole week once they release all the information, because, you know, that family is already crazy. Now, Jim Carrey, he said what I would have done is I would have sued Will Smith $2 million. Come on now, that's a typical white boy's answer. You'll be hearing from my lawyer. That's a typical white boy answer. And we're talking about street justice. You got to take it back to the hood. Now, Chris Rock, he's from New Jersey, and Will Smith is from West Philly. So, you know, we're not going to go and try and go through the cops and do all that stuff. Because Chris Rock, he said, hold the lawsuit. There's no need for no lawsuit. I'm going to give him, you know, street justice from the hood. And what he's going to do, he's going to take him to his own turf, which is comedy, and roast him. And all the comedians right now are already rooting for Chris Rock, because all of them do comedy, and they've never had such disrespect where a fan will come up and slap them, especially a big known entertainer like Will Smith. So all of them are saying, man, this is our livelihood. You need to go and defend us. So they're all supporting Chris Rock with a 1 hour roast session. And this is going to be his career ending. You know, like, it's not some no-name comedian that's coming after Will Smith. This is a guy that's known Will Smith for 30 years, one of the best roasters in the profession. This guy takes roasting as a profession seriously, Chris Rock. So that's the last person I would like to get roasted by, Chris Rock. And this is going to be an hour long, so I can't wait to hear from it. And, you know, Puff Daddy chimes in and says that, you know, I'm going to settle this with them too. Are you really going to let Puff Daddy settle this problem? You saw what happened to Biggie and Tupac. Like, he does not know anything about diplomacy. Don't let Puff Daddy try to settle this. He just needs to stay out of it, you know, and stop all this nonsense. But let me go ahead and try and share the screen so y'all can see what I'm talking about, how other people have reacted to the situation, and telling us, the viewers, how they would have reacted to the situation. So I'm going to go ahead and share the screen so y'all can see what I'm talking about right here. So the first person we're going to go ahead and do, Stephen A. Smith. All right, we're going to talk about Stephen A. Smith. Now, he's a public commentary about sports, but he's all in entertainment space, so he knows about what's going on. So let me go ahead and pause this nonsense right here, and we're going to listen to Stephen A. Smith and his take on it.
What Will Smith did tonight was straight bullshit. Props and congratulations to him for winning the Oscar, because damn it, he deserved it.
All right.
And I love the brother and I'm proud of him, but boy, was that a shameful act for him to commit tonight. To go up on stage and slap Chris Rock like that, he's lucky he didn't get his ass kicked, particularly after the event was over. If not by Chris Rock, to the fellas he had there with him. I mean, damn. Denzel and Bradley Cooper and Tyler Perry having to calm you down, your publicist having to run out and calm you down. I mean, damn, come on, bro. Come on, man. There's no excuse for it, ladies and gentlemen. Don't even try to justify it, okay? Chris Rock said it years ago. Every time black folks doing something, you know who messes it up. I never dreamed in my wildest dreams I'd be saying that about Will Smith. A black man, Will Packer, did a phenomenal job producing the Oscars. And you do this to stain yourself, to stain the Academy Awards? Damn.
Well, let's hold it right there, okay? Now, Will Smith does have a criminal past, so it's not like he's a vanilla white rapper out there. He does have a past of assault. One guy that he assaulted almost ended up blind. They had to have like 6 stitches right around the eye that he was, but he keeps denying it. But Will Smith does have a past now. That's where I saw where his real name is Willard Smith. So my name is William. So it's a good thing his name is Willard Smith, because he's making us William look bad. So it's good his name is just Will Smith. But you see the response that came from Stephen A. Smith, that talking about that, it could have gone worse. But Chris Rock is playing it good. You see, it actually turned out well for him. His name is back on the map. He's selling out concert tickets because they can't wait to hear from Chris Rock. So this actually worked well in his favor. And when he does that 1 hour long roast session, the amount of money he's gonna make from that is gonna be enough to cover up his divorce and his child support. This is what Chris Rock wanted. This alone is gonna pay off his child support and divorce court. All that money he paid out in alimony. This is gonna be a godsend, a God offering right here. Thanks to this, so he can thank Will Smith for the success that will befall upon Chris Rock coming soon. So the good thing, he didn't retaliate and start to fight. So this is actually a good thing for Chris Rock. But anyways, all of y'all were asking me, and I was also leaning on there, like, what does August Alsina, the guy that was cheating with Jada PInkett, we want to know what was his response from the slap. And you guys can't believe the stuff that he wrote, but I'm gonna have to read it to you, what he wrote as his response. Y'all ain't gonna believe this. Okay, so singer Alsina has seemingly responded to Will Smith Oscar slap. The singer, once involved in entanglement with Jada Pinkett Smith, wrote a lengthy post on Instagram. And here he goes. This is what he wrote. Choose peace, trusting that life's intricate puzzle pieces are all forming together for the greater good, and mastering of seasonally, sometimes chaotic nature of your life art piece that's being formed and painted by birthing life to your internal masterpiece, grown through internal chaos, metamorphizing alchemy, dark turn to light, and beauty within, then turn masterpiece, he wrote. That was the longest run-on sentence I've ever had. None of that made any sense. This was all a bunch of word salad. He continues, peace sown without from your life's own whimsical and colorful art piece, being to so created and displayed through living while being after broken pieces, the singer continued. I'm walking Wilbur and network simply designed to televise and broadcast love, the love, grace, and healing embrace of God. God's music that's healing with a little bit of nasty, because Sharon Temple can be too healing. My Nola mixed with H-Town background of top tier grip and flavor, and bag secure abundantly for ones I love while trying to keep a clean heart out here. That's it. Guys, that made absolutely no sense. These are like the longest run-on sentence I've ever had to read. He didn't even answer the question. You see, guys, the reason why August Alsina is speaking like this is because He just had good coochie. A lot of times, for some reason, when guys get good pussy, their mind gets scrambled. Their head gets all scrambled. They can't even talk right. They can't even make sense after you had that good pussy. So this is what's going on. A lot of people say when they go and they date the Kardashian or you marry the Kardashian, you go in as a normal person and you come out broken, all confused. You can see it with Lamar, with Kanye. They all go in normal and they come out messed up. Because that whole family, the whole family of Kardashian, they have great pussy. And when great pussy hits you, a lot of guys just get confused and broken. And it's even happened to me. My number one girl I've ever had sex with, she had great pussy. And that lady screwed up my mind. Like, after you had the great pussy, you'd be asleep for like hours, that whole day. So I knew if I had to do something important, I would not see that girl. I would not go and see that girl. I would not try to hang out with her. I would ignore her phone call because I needed to do something important. When it's late at night and I'm ready to relax, then I will go ahead and see her. Because a lot of these crazy women, like Jada Pinkett, Kim Kardashian, all of these crazy women, for some reason, have great pussy. And that's going to wreck up your hearing. So that's what happened to August Alsina. He don't make any sense. You read his answer. He doesn't even address the answer. And he's writing all kinds of nonsense, word salad. That's how you know this guy is sprung. That's why Will Smith can't leave Jada. He's trying to fight Jada strong. Oh man, but anyways, man, August Alsina, I don't know what you were trying to say or respond, but you don't make no sense. That's what happens, man. But anyways, let's listen to what comedian Michael Che said about this response. Now remember, Michael Che was the guy that ended Bill Cosby's comedy career, and that's why Bill Cosby's in jail. So if anybody wants to give advice on how to end Will Smith, career, this is the right guy to go to. If Chris Rock wanted to really do a roast session and end him off, he should have Michael Che as the opening act, going in on Will Smith. So look at his response, Michael Che. At least he makes sense. You see, at least he made sense. Comedian Michael Che lashing out at the Oscars for still giving Will Smith an Oscar after he slapped Chris Rock. And he said, look, I'm not trying to make fun of Hollywood, he wrote. I'm just saying I'm frankly disappointed that the Academy would just let Will Smith physically attack a man on stage just because he didn't like the joke. And then after that childish overreaction, they hand this guy a trophy. And then they gave him a strong ovation. I mean, as a viewer, it literally felt like I was watching the Academy of Hollywood reward this guy for being dramatic, and that's wrong. Boy, at least he made sense, at least he makes sense now. Steve Harvey, I would play the Steve Harvey response, but he's got a lot of music in the background. I don't want to get hit by some copyright strikes. So I'm just going to go ahead and tell you that overall, he didn't like the response. This is what he says. Steve Harvey also believed Will Smith overreacted at the Oscars. Of course he did. He overreacted. It wasn't even a good joke. G.I. Jane, it wasn't really that bad of a joke. And this was said, I understand defending the honor of your wife. I'm that dude. He didn't do that. That joke was not worthy of his reaction. Harvey, on his Steve Harvey show, says, if he was going to have a reaction, I think he would have done the man thing, which stepped to him afterwards in the press room. And if he wanted to slap Chris then, he could have slapped Chris in the press room and see how it went. See, that was the answer I gave in my last video, that he should have pulled him off to the side. See, Steve Harvey makes sense because, he's an older guy. He has a lot of wisdom. And he's been in the entertainment industry for so long. This Steve Harvey, a lot of, Denzel Washington, Tyler Perry, these are old cats that have been in the entertainment, and they're trying to counsel your brother. But Will Smith, he's not that young anyways. He's in his 50s, so he knows better. So, guys, man, I can't wait till this hour-long special comes in, I can't wait. Boy, it's going to be a show. This is going to be a show. But anyways, guys, make sure y'all slap that Make sure y'all slap that like button, man. Make sure y'all slap it. But anyways, that's all I gotta say.
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes. Look at you.
Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. That's William. That's all I gotta say. Bye-bye.